we go. What's
There we
up,
go.
bro?
Good to be back. How are you?
Great to be back. It's great to be back. Uh,
Yeah, actually, I'm real not stoked to be back.
yeah. Free agency is in full swing. Our two football teams have gone in very different directions.
True. I did just see a video though that got my not hopes up, but it made me
Mhm.
feel like it was less not the end of the world.
Okay.
Um, the Rams retooled a couple of years ago were better than believed. The Bills retooled last year, and they weren't supposed to do shit. You know what I mean?
hmm
Not that we're gonna
I don't know
do
if
it
Brock
just
Purdy is
based.
quite Josh Allen, but yeah, I see. I think I see what you're saying.
I don't either. I don't
Or Matt
either.
Stafford, but
I think we got a little bit more than them though around Brock Purdy,
oh,
at
I
least.
agree.
You know what I mean?
Did.
And I don't know, like obviously I'm trying to justify it. A lot of the players we lost though, and not that last season was good anyway, but a lot of the players we lost either were hurt or sucked. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
sure,
And
sure.
obviously it sucks when you see them all on paper, like it's like 11 of them, but
Yeah, a
I
lot
bet
of
you they played a
guys.
combined 16 games,
hmm
caught touchdowns, like,
Sure.
you know what I'm saying?
Sure,
Obviously.
but those were also the same guys that were like the best players on the team when you were going to Super Bowls.
True, true. And I think best player, and like obviously there's some big
Best
names in
players.
like just the keyest role players. I don't know how else to say it, but like Dre Greenlaw was the absolute heartbeat of our defense. He wasn't the best player, but
hmm
like, oh my God, when he was on the field, you felt like you were never going to lose
You need a linebacker like that, though.
for sure. When he's your
Yeah.
second best linebacker, shit's pretty crazy.
hmm
Like
hmm
he's, I think he's a top 10 linebacker in the league.
I agree. I agree.
We also haven't seen him after the Achilles. I hope that Dre Greenlaw is better than he's ever been, but
Yeah. Yeah. And I
I
would
don't know.
like to put this on recording that we're going to go ahead and cancel out that DT Broncos jersey, switch it out for a nice Dre Greenlaw jersey.
Dude, I'm honestly hyped to buy that. Like that's not one of those things that like I mean, I'd
Yeah.
rather be a Bronco than quite a few other
Oh,
teams.
for
So,
sure. Yeah. Yeah.
obviously, like fuck you. Like I wish he was still a Niner, but like, I mean, it
hmm
could be worse. It
Sure.
could be a lot worse.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do
No,
want to
man,
shout
I'm
my boy, if
yeah,
that's
shout
my
him
boy,
out.
my boy K Juice.
Oh, nice. You got some gloves?
I got a pair of
I didn't know
K
you
Juice
had
gloves
those.
that he do you remember there was like wildfires in like 2022 in California,
hmm
and for like the entire month of October the Niners played in Arizona,
Mm.
and my uncle lives in Arizona and he Airbnb'd his house, which is I guess a pretty nice house, to the use checks, and he
No
gave
shit.
like two pairs of gloves and a helmet, and I don't know if
Oh
they're like
shit.
friends, but he has his number. I guess they kind of talk
That's
sometimes.
pretty sweet.
Shout out Kyle. I'm kind of sad to
Yeah,
see him go.
that's super sweet. Um,
Not much room for a fullback today.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's a lot of moves, a lot of teams getting better, a lot of teams getting worse.
Broncos
Yes.
had the best defense in football, and they just added, if they're healthy, two all pro studs, bro. Like,
No, in my mind, like we are I saw like four real needs for us going into free agency, and it was tight end, linebacker,
huge.
safety, and running back. And we've made three signings and we've filled three of those four holes. So I feel much better going into the draft.
If I told you you drafted Ashton Genty, it would be the greatest offseason of all
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
Probably.
probably.
Like,
Um, yeah, I'm more looking for maybe I don't know if we go linebacker or running back first round. Because I mean, I feel like the only first round running back is Genty, and I doubt he falls to 20. So
I can't talk like I know what I'm talking about fully, but Hampton is rising up boards like
Hampton,
crazy.
I wouldn't mind Hampton. I wouldn't mind Judkins or Travion Henderson, either one of the
Are they
Ohio State
both
guys.
declaring? I obviously I bet on them. I watched them a lot this year. Are they
I'm
both?
pretty sure they're both gone. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're both going to the draft. Either one
I
of
couldn't
them,
tell
they're
you
both
who was
studs.
better, honestly. I think Judkins.
Judkins was the favorite, like definitely better going into the season, but Henderson had a huge year, and I think he had like an overall better year than Judkins did.
He did. It was kind of not. obviously I didn't have to bet on either of them, but I'd go
Mhm.
look at like their lines or whatever, and Judkins would be 42 yards and Travion Henderson would be 41 yards.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
what are we doing? They're both
yeah,
half a touchdown. Like,
yeah. A half time. Yeah, exactly. Um, yeah,
I can tell you
that's
though,
what let's see what else is happening
you guys should
here.
have copped Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, yes.
Freaking Chiefs,
No,
dude.
I'm not too scared. I'm been pretty happy with the Chiefs off season, getting rid of
Yeah,
Tooney, and I'm not really that moved by Elijah Mitchell at all. Um,
he's decent. He was hurt
yeah.
the whole year though,
Yeah,
so
that's the thing. I feel like uh I don't know, I guess we'll
he's
see,
had
but
moments for
yeah.
sure. But
But Chargers getting Najee is pretty sweet. Kept Perryman. That's a good one for him, I guess. He's old,
yeah,
but
Najee was kind of under the radar. I
mhm.
definitely about
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. No, I think that's a really good move for them.
Did you see the fucking Niners released Leonard Floyd because they thought they were going to get Joey Bosa and then they just didn't get Joey Bosa. So now we
Yeah.
don't any like
No, you don't
anyone
have Leonard
opposite
Floyd
Bosa.
or Joey Bosa.
Leonard Floyd had a really he had like 9.5 sacks last year. He
He's a
was
stud,
fine.
man. He's
He
he's
was
been a
fine.
stud for a long time.
I
Yeah.
think he missed one game. Like
Yeah,
I
he was a stud with
he,
Buffalo. He was a stud with the Rams. He's been a stud for a while now.
I don't think we would have cut him if uh I think that we Joey Bosa told us he was going to sign and then something happened and he got more money to go to Buffalo.
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
don't know.
Sucks to
I'm pretty
suck, man.
hurt. I'm pretty
Yeah.
hurt.
No, I feel you.
That one is the one that made me the most mad because like
You wanted both Bosas.
well that and like we just let Leonard Floyd go for free. Like now I'm sure we'd love him back. Like he's on the Falcons already. Like
Yeah. Yeah. Like and like
instantly.
I think it was one sec. Yeah, I think it was within hours of him being cut by you guys. He was on the
Yeah.
Falcons.
And then Bosa signs with the Bills. It's like,
Hmm.
what are we doing, guys?
Yeah.
Like, can we get pen to paper before we fucking make an acquisition? Like
Yeah.
I saw this graphic, Sean, that said Niners offseason, and it said players lost, and there's like 14 players. We've added one player, and it was Demarcus Robinson.
You added I didn't even see that you added Demarcus Robinson.
That's the only player we've signed, and we've lost 14 players. So
Yeah. Yeah, it's tough. Seahawks have made moves. I guess we'll see how it works out for him.
yeah, I really like obviously I'm not trying to hate on Sam Darnold, but that's probably what I would have picked to be the outcome for them.
Yeah.
For a 3-year contract too, like I out of all not that there's too many options, but I don't want them getting Cam Ward. So
Yeah. No, I mean I don't know, he was better than Gino last year in pretty much every
yeah,
aspect. He's younger.
true. I just think
He's
that like Vikings are kind of they used to say the Niners are the put any quarterback there and they're perfect. I think put any quarterback on the Vikings, they're sick.
yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Um
I got high hopes for JJ. I just think that they have the best offensive
yeah,
weapon in the
I
league.
I think McCarthy is going to be really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Um but Gino to I've the one team in the AFC West that I think might have had a better offseason than us is the Raiders. And that
I mean,
kind
I
of
guess
scares me.
I've just seen Gino, but what else? What are you scared
They
of?
got Gino. God, dude, don't put me
They've
on the spot
lost a
like
couple
that.
defensive players. They've lost a couple defensive players is
Yeah,
why
they lost Spillane, they
who
lost Morig, they lost
Spillane's like Amanda's one of her favorite friggin'
really.
dudes. Yeah.
Um God.
He was one of the guys that she was always yelling at and it was good things.
Yeah, okay,
So
cool.
she was
Cool.
real upset when he signed with New England or Buffalo.
Um no,
I think it's New England.
I think it was New England. I'm pretty sure Spillane was New England. Um yeah, fuck. I What did the Raiders do? I know they got other people, I thought.
They have a really high pick, and obviously just Pete Carroll and Gina. I think that they have a kind of a floor of like 7 wins, which is
Sure.
scary.
Yeah, no, I mean mostly just getting Pete Carroll and Gino.
Seems like, and they have Tom Brady, bro. Like it kind of
Yeah.
just seems like they're moving in the right direction.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, I mean they haven't shit all over themselves for the first time in a while.
I
Uh,
definitely think they have the best tight end in football too. And like you can
mm,
argue that he's not currently number one, but I wouldn't rather have anyone. So
let me
I still
see.
think he might just currently be the best.
Oh, they got Raiders got Eric Stokes, pretty sweet.
Okay.
They
Okay.
got Jeremy Chin, pretty sweet.
Hmm.
Um, they
No,
kept
they're shaking.
Malcolm Kuntz, who's a beast. They
Yeah.
extended fucking Crosby, who's like a top three pass rusher. I don't know. They
That was kind of a big if too. Obviously, like I saw a ton of the Niners shit, but I'm sure a ton of teams were trying to get Crosby. That was
oh
a big
yeah.
rumor this
Oh
offseason.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Locked him up.
But yeah, no, it's exciting time to be a Raiders fan, I guess. More exciting than probably since Carr left. So
Yeah, yeah. There's also fucking Devontae to the goddamn.
for the Rams, the
And
Wams.
they cut Cooper Cup. It's funny because I saw a clip of Puka was on the Amon-Ra St. Brown podcast the day that they signed Devontae, like before though. And or no, it was after they signed Devontae. Like they had signed Devontae, Puka was on, and they asked him, Amon-Ra asked him, he's like, "Are you going to give up 17? Like, what's it going to take? Like $2 million?" Puka's like, I don't think so, man. It's going to cost a lot. Like, I ain't giving that up. Like 2 hours later,
It's like Puka Nakua is switching to number 12.
well, Amon-Ra commented on that post and was like, "Bro, what?" Like, he just said on the podcast, like, "Oh,
Yeah.
it's going to cost a lot."
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. Um,
But poor Cooper Cup, they're the same age, dude.
mhm. I
But
know it's weird. I don't
it's weird. Obviously, I'd rather have Devontae, but
I don't know if I would. I don't
obviously,
know. I think they're neck and neck, those two, but
I'd rather have Devontae, I think. But I wonder where Cooper Cup will go,
I hope he comes to the Broncos.
dude.
He's gonna be expensive, but
Yeah, yeah. I mean, at least I think he will get less than Devontae probably. Devontae got like 13 million guaranteed, I think.
well, Cup's current contract, the one that the Rams are looking to trade, is 20.
But they released.
Yeah, yeah.
So now it's just now the Rams have dead money, I think, and
Mhm.
Niners have 85 million in dead money,
Yeah,
Sean.
pretty
It got
insane, man.
when we talked last time, it was 62.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's
Just keep
now
cutting dudes, man.
now
Making
eighty.
room for Brock. We're gonna
And
probably have to do the same with Knicks here in a few years.
we cut Javon Hargrave, right? Like, oh yeah, he's not doing it for us anymore. Instantly the Vikings signed him to a 3 year deal.
Immediately. Yeah.
Immediately. And it's just like,
Didn't
damn, I
Where'd Kinlaw go? Did he go to the
he went to the
Colts?
Commanders, but
Commanders.
we traded him to the Jets. So they signed him from the Jets.
Okay,
But he was
gotcha.
asked for the Jets. And I've seen like 4 TikToks, like, how the fuck did Javon Kinlaw get a $45 million contract?
Hmm.
Like, it
I've seen a
doesn't.
lot of those too. Yeah.
Yeah. So they got Laramie Tunsil too, bro.
Yeah. Commanders have really done a good job. Dude, underrated signing. Did you see AJ Dillon to the Eagles?
No, I
Yeah,
did
dude.
not.
Yeah, AJ Dillon signed with the Eagles today.
Absolutely. I mean, dude, when's he gonna have any room though? They like tush push and Saquon. Obviously he's a good backup, but
He's probably the best. I would probably take him over Saquon doing the tush push. That dude has the legs the size of
for,
tree
for the
trunks.
for
Like,
the tush push for
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
just so much quad in that Philly backfield there.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Did you see the whole CJ Gardner Johnson and Darius Slay beef?
no, I
I
did
didn't even
not.
know what happened, but they like cut Slay. And then
Yeah,
CJ Gardner Johnson was like talking shit to
about
Slay
Slay.
about Slay after they cut him,
What the
saying
fuck?
like that's what you get, blah blah
Yeah,
blah.
and then
And then
CJ
they
gets
traded
traded.
CJ to the Texans for like a six.
Yeah,
So
yeah. Did you see
uh,
where Slay signed? He signed today.
Sean, I just pulled up Super Bowl odds and respectfully, I don't agree with them. The Niners are fifth.
Still got
I
Still got McCaffrey, man.
I
Still got
guess
that O line.
it's just like this feels like this is what I looked at like 2 months ago.
Where are the Broncos at? Like
The Niners have
11th.
better odds than the Commanders. In what fucking world, dude?
I think the Niners, top to bottom, are better than the Commanders, like roster wise.
We haven't
I
added
would
anything.
definitely rather have Daniels,
I would too.
but outside of that, Commanders defense isn't anything special.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. I don't know.
Their running game isn't as good as the Niners' run
In
game
my head,
is.
we're like the pushing it top 12 team in football, and they have us at fifth right now for Super Bowl odds,
What are the
which I
Broncos?
um fucking 17th at plus
Really?
5,000.
Keep
Plus
sleeping.
5,000, and the Niners are plus 1,200.
Wow. I feel like
Like, I don't agree with either.
that feels like recency bias to me.
This is also just FanDuel. Like, I wonder if there's like I don't know, current Super Bowl odds. Bro, on DraftKings, the Niners are even better.
It's
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe there is
just
hope,
because you
but
guys have been there.
yeah,
Purdy's been there.
I guess. I don't know. D Hop too. That one kind of
Hmm.
surprised me. Why did he leave?
I don't know. I don't know. The Ravens feel like they just I don't know.
Collect 35-year-old
Yeah, they
studs.
got OBJ. Then
Yeah.
this year they get Hopkins.
Speaking of OBJ, that man is in some hot water.
Yeah, yeah. The allegations, dude.
I don't know if
The
those are
Diddy
true or false.
allegations.
Did you read the Drewski one?
Yeah, yeah.
I, I thought it was a joke. Like I
I
didn't think
mean,
I I don't
I
know.
don't know. I've gotten to a point where I don't really believe anything at this point until I see it. So
Not that these are things to be joked about, but anything in this world is joked about, and I see them and they make me laugh sometimes. Some of my favorite memes on the internet, and it'll be like breaking. The Epstein list has gotten released 24 hours early, and it's just a picture of the Dodgers roster or the Rams
yeah, I've
roster.
seen those. I've seen those. That's great. Damn, dude. Yeah, Niners are plus 1,500, better than the Commanders.
No, I'm not taking that. We're about to get Brock Purdy. All these did Josh Allen's deal affect Brock Purdy? He's like, I fucking hope not.
Yeah,
Like,
no, I
but
bet you it did.
Brock Purdy doesn't think he's Josh Allen, I don't think. Like I'm a
His agent might.
oh.
Wow. They're really giving the Miami Dolphins better odds than the Denver Broncos.
No, dude, I want to bet on the Denver Broncos. Like after going on here,
Wow.
and I saw Patrick Mahomes in person, Sean. That man looks very mortal. Like I am no longer intimidated.
Oh
I
yeah.
saw him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think part of the I think fucking Kinlaw and Hufanga just wanted a chance to fucking play his ass twice a year.
Greenlaw, I was thinking about that. I was
uh,
thinking about that.
Greenlaw and Hufanga.
Yeah, dude. No, I'm honestly not upset that you got. Obviously, I wish that we had them, but
Hmm.
if I
No,
could
dude. I
pick,
mean, I feel like the Broncos free
I just hope we get good
agencies as
versions of.
of late, really since like the free agency where we got like DeMarcus Ware and Aqib Talib and like those guys, I feel like they've all just been like, ugh, like
Man,
just uninspiring. You know what I mean? Like
fair.
we gave Randy Gregory like $25 million a year, and he
And
played like
then
4 games for us, and then we traded him to the Niners. Like,
we cut him. I think maybe I don't even know something
I
like that.
think I thought it was a trade, but
It was either a cut or like a trade for a
for like
fucking.
a seventh, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, it was
like
for nothing, yeah.
it was pretty much
Um,
a cut, but
and I don't know, man. Kinlaw, Hufanga, and Ingram are like legit all
Greenlaw.
pros.
You keep saying
I
Kinlaw.
know Greenlaw. I'm sorry. I'm
I know
sorry,
what you.
Dre. I love
I know
you.
what you mean.
Yeah,
Legit stud, bro.
no, I'm very excited. Him and Singleton inside. We got Brandon Jones and Hufanga at safety. Defensive player of the year at corner. Zach Allen rushing the passer. Nick Benito. Dude, we got so many studs.
Dude, no, I'm honestly hyped. Broncos are they're definitely in my top five. Not that I have other teams I root for, but
Sure.
like teams I don't root against.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
But another minor thing, I just kind of think it's funny. But I would say the Niners have some of the premier wags in the NFL, wives and girlfriends. We
Okay.
got, we got Claire Kittle, Christian Juszczyk, well, had Christian Juszczyk.
Yeah.
We have Sydney Warner, who I mean, I don't know her, but she was on like The Bachelorette and shit.
Oh, was she?
But so there's drama. Apparently, Sydney Warner is not friends with Claire Kittle and Christian Juszczyk. And
Oh no.
after Kyle got cut, she posted a picture on Instagram of her pouring a Diet Coke into a wine glass, and it said, "Pouring one out, so happy," smiley face. The Warners might be stoked that Kyle's gone. I think it's so stupid, but it popped up on my page, bro. It's like this is not
No,
what
that's
Fred should be
you're
worried about right
Rob.
now.
I think you're too deep in a football hole if you're to the wag beefs in
Yeah.
between your teammates.
I didn't know that there was, but apparently Sydney Warner is not and Claire Kittle
Mm,
clash.
bitch.
Yeah, I don't know which side I'm on. I feel like I have to be with Claire.
Yeah, now you do.
She's an OG, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah. Sydney Warner and Claire Kittle, huh?
Yeah, Christian Juszczyk is on the open market. If there's an NFL team that wants coats, she might be a bigger loss than Kyle.
Dude, honestly, honestly,
To be complete, I think she has more Instagram followers. Like she's probably
probably.
bringing more publicity to the Niners. Kyle
Yeah.
didn't hit, bro. I love the man as a human, but it's 2025. Who the fuck uses a fullback?
Sean Payton.
He's a Pro Bowl. He's a 9-time consecutive Pro Bowler
Because
because there's no
he's one of
other
like
fullback
three fullbacks in the league.
that play in 4 games like
Yeah.
that can qualify to go there. So yeah, I love you, Kyle. You're a great human being. I We just pay you like $8 million a year to block.
Hmm. Yeah, he's damn good at it.
I just let's use a right.
You
Let's use
pay you probably what do you pay Trent Williams 20 million a year to block? So I mean,
true,
if you look
true.
at it like that.
Let's just pay someone that's 350 pounds that
Yeah.
and we'll
Yeah,
probably
I
be
mean, who are like actual fullbacks that are in use? It's
Pat Ricard.
Juszczyk, Patrick Ricard,
I think the Chargers have one because fuck, what is his
Michael
name?
Burton.
Hassan Haskins.
Is he a
Is he
fullback?
a running back?
I thought he was a running back.
Harbaugh, I feel like there's Harbaugh loves it, I feel like. And I saw that Juice has been talking to the Chargers because Harbaugh
Dude,
loves
that'd be a
that.
crazy backfield if they got Juice and Najee
Dude,
with
it's
Herbert. That would be
tense.
pretty crazy. I'd be mad, but
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know what the market is for Kyle, bro. Who wants a fullback? Like,
it's literally like Harbaugh, Peyton, maybe Dan Campbell. I could
yeah, I
see
don't,
him.
but like the Lions don't, I don't know. Like,
Yeah,
when you,
they just play Penei Sewell at fullback. Like,
or if anything, they'd rather have Montgomery and Jameer on the field. Like,
yeah,
fuck another little running back. Like,
yeah,
let's just teach these guys how to block. I don't know.
yeah. I do love the every time I saw last year the fucking Penei Sewell end arounds they would run. Like,
Oh,
oh my God. Like
yeah.
that's a 400-pound man picking up, going full speed at you by the time the ball is snapped. Like
No, yeah, it's terrifying. We've like, there's been a couple. Remember when it viral when we'd like send Trent Williams in motion to block? Like
yeah,
they
yeah.
actually throw Panay the football.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. Yeah.
like,
They'll like give him the ball. Like,
so yeah, that's insanity.
yeah.
Like Trent getting a head start is crazy, but like Panay
Yeah.
getting a head start and then getting the football was nuts.
Yeah. Um, yeah, another team I want to shout out is the Chicago Bears. They've
What did they do? They got
made some
Thuney.
upgrades. They got Tooney,
Thuney.
they got Jonah Jackson. They basically just got an entirely new offensive line. Um, I think they got someone else too. I keep doing this. I keep shouting out guys without knowing who they got. Uh,
I'm gonna send this to you, but I'd like it to be the um thumbnail. It's just Aaron Rodgers on a beach with a blanket thinking about his next decision. Did you see Shefty today shitting on
Yeah, I did.
him? Love that it's a decision for a 43-year-old
Oh,
man.
the Bears got fucking Grady Jarrett too. Grady Jarrett's a beast.
I feel like in my head he's old, but I could not tell you what he did last year.
Um, Jesus, 3 years, 43.5 million for Grady Jarrett.
A lot of money.
Spent 10 seasons in Atlanta, so he's going into his 11th season.
Okay, okay. No, there's definitely been moves. Niners
Yeah,
getting the
Jarrett's
market.
going to turn 32 in April.
Okay, so you're in
And
there.
but since he tore his ACL in 2023, he has 4 sacks in over 2 seasons.
Gotcha. So
So, Yeah,
No,
maybe not as much of a shout out as I was thinking, but
not a groundbreaking signing.
but Tooney's huge. They got Jonah Jackson's huge.
And I'm
So
assuming that they'll have a decent draft. I'm that's not assuming.
I've been seeing
They're gonna
Genty linked to
win.
them
I
pretty
have two, but
heavily.
what
So
pick do they have?
10.
10?
Yeah,
Okay.
they could definitely get him, I think. I doubt Genty
Yeah.
goes in the top 10 unless like Dallas gets him. Does Dallas have a
Dallas is
top
at
10
12.
pick? They're 12. Yeah. So
So I
yeah.
don't know. But at this point, bro, I don't even know what Niners got 11, and I think we need a little bit of everything, bro. We're not even signing replacements.
Hmm.
Like I think we're just gonna draft 20-year-old kids to play every position we just lost.
I
And
mean, is that the worst
hopefully it'll
thing?
work.
Yeah, it's probably a pretty bad thing. I don't know why I
Probably
said
pretty
that.
bad.
That's pretty
Probably
bad.
pretty
Yeah.
bad. That's what the Bills did this
This
year. To a
this
certain
isn't the
extent.
NBA.
Yeah.
That's not what the Bills did. The Bills,
But they are so much younger though. Like they got so young so fast. You know what I
sure,
mean?
sure,
Like
but
rookies is a stretch, but I feel like their average age of starter is probably like 24, dude. And I bet you the Niners is like 29, 28.
dude, 24 is like a rookie. Like
Well, that's
Jaden
what I'm
Daniels is 24. Like
he's not a, he's an old rookie though, I think.
still, like I don't know.
They give me the vibe that the Bills are one of the youngest teams.
I mean, let's
So
do a little quiz here. No, don't Google anything. I'm gonna quiz you on this.
I am confident that the Niners are the oldest, and I'm pretty confident that the Bills are one of the youngest.
Average age NFL team. Let's see. As of the end of the 2024 NFL regular season, the Green Bay Packers, youngest roster in the league, with an average
Okay.
age of 25 years, seven
I could have
months.
told you that they were down there. I wouldn't have said youngest, but
Let's see.
are the Bills bottom five or like
Let me see. There we go. Oh, that's playoff teams. I don't want the whole league. Yeah, here we go. This is August of last year. So this is just last season who was the oldest and who was the youngest. Um, read
tell me the
more.
Niners are the oldest though?
Let's see. Packers are the youngest. Then the Rams, Bucks, Chiefs are the fourth youngest team.
Fuck that.
Uh, let's see. 49ers are the 27th youngest
Okay.
team.
So old as shit.
Average age of
Older. Who's
26.6.
older?
Uh, Falcons, Saints, Steelers, Vikings, Dolphins.
And what are the Bills? Like top 10?
Bills 19.
Damn. In my head they were a lot younger, but
Niners average age is 26.68. The Bills is 26.26.
okay, so it's not that big of a difference.
Broncos is 25.76, 10th youngest team.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I felt like they're moving and I would love to see what it was before last year for Buffalo, like how much younger they got.
Yeah,
Just
they
because it's
got rid of like Diggs and Beasley and
like they got Coleman. It seemed I couldn't tell you about defense, but I remember them losing like 8 starters. They probably had to have drafted like 5 or 4. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm not sure. They had Von Miller. Von Miller is probably bringing that average up pretty
Is he
good.
going to go back to Denver? I
I
remember
like
he's going to retire a Bronco.
so I've wanted that. If we weren't, in my opinion, a good team, I would want that. But
You don't think that he could do you any good?
I don't. I don't.
Really?
I think he's over the hump. I do. I would love to have him back. I he's
I'm even just talking, bro, as like a not even special package, and you can make him a starter. But what if he plays? What if you have three defensive ends and
yeah,
it's a
no, I
rotation?
mean I think I don't know. I just don't I feel like he's gonna command more money than he's worth. You know what I
Fair,
mean?
fair.
And I
I
would
wouldn't
love
want
to
him to be
have him
my rock.
back. No, fuck no. But we have Zach Allen, we have Nick Bonito, we have Baron Browning, or Jonathan Cooper, excuse me. We got rid of Baron Browning, but uh,
Fair.
you know, we've got some studs, and I think him in that room would definitely help because like all of our guys are really young. Like Nick Bonito just finished his like second year. I think same thing with Jonathan Cooper. Maybe Cooper's a year older, but um, no, I mean I would love more than anything to have him back, but not at the expense of like limiting the growth of your team that seems to be improving.
No, that's fair. That's fair. I was trying to find a list of like the current, like who the fuck is still available.
Mhm.
I did see who the Niners were talking to. You just a picture of him popped up is why I remembered it. But apparently we're like really interested in Jameis as our backup, which I would
That'd be pretty
fucking
fucking sweet.
love.
Yeah, that'd be
Which
dope.
all the comments are saying that it's the Niners planning ahead for the inevitable Brock Purdy madness with this
Mhm.
contract. Might as well pay Jameis,
Jameis is the perfect guy for that, dude.
right?
The perfect guy to have for that.
There's a couple: Amari Cooper, Stephon Diggs, Asante Samuel Jr. He's young.
I would love to have Cooper.
Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
There's Cooper Cup and Amari Cooper.
Yeah, both of those Coopers would be pretty sweet.
Keenan Allen.
I know you're talking wide receivers, but like Rodgers and Russ still haven't signed anywhere. I saw Russ was meeting with the Browns, which I was like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah, I
I
saw.
didn't hear anything about that until today. And I'm like, wait, he's meeting with the Browns?
This is just a list of everyone, brother. J.K. Dobbins, that you were saying you guys need a running back. He'll probably go back to the Chargers, but I
I
mean, I don't.
imagine so. No, we
Win.
just need a run game. Ugh, yeah, it's so sad. We haven't had 1,000 yard rusher in like
A
I don't
while.
even know. It's been like probably I think it's been I'm pretty sure the last 1,000 yard rusher we had was Latavius Murray. That one year he was on our team, like 5 years ago. Like,
Yeah. I'm like thinking like a couple of years ago, Christian got traded, and then he was best running back in the league. And then Saquon got traded. He was best running back in the league. Like, who, not that it's going to happen this year, but like maybe next offseason, like, I don't know. Like, what if a team went out and gave up a lot for like Bijan after the Falcons suck this year?
Gibbs.
Or like, I
Yeah.
just can't see it, but I would want him more than anyone.
Hmm.
I'm just sure the Lions do
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. I think Gibbs is RB1 in fantasy next year.
I think Falcons just have a better chance of being ass and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, trying to offload assets as opposed to take them on. Yeah,
For sure. I was trying to think of like the next one of those
sure.
running backs that can kind of change a team.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess we'll have to see.
Genty.
Um, yeah, do you see Dowdle signed with I think it was Carolina
I did
today?
not see that.
I think it was Carolina. I
Fuck
kind
that,
of wanted
bro.
him. I like
That doesn't make
Dowdle.
any sense. They have I know Brooks tore his ACL, but they just gave Hubbard a bag.
I could be wrong about that. He got signed by somebody. I thought it was. Let me see here.
Rico,
Uh,
yeah, bro.
Carolina.
1 year deal. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that Jonathan Brooks isn't going to play this
Hmm.
year, but
And so, you know what I've noticed about pass rusher contracts? Like, it just feels like every pass rusher, unless you're like Miles Garrett, Nick Bosa level, is just a 1 year deal. Like they're just mercenaries that just make their way around the league, playing on a team for 1 year, and then they move to the next team.
I feel like yes, once you get over a certain age, I completely agree with you. But then there's fucking Chase Young. Did you see him today?
Didn't he just sign 1 year
3.
with the Saints?
Yeah, and like all
Yeah.
the comments are saying like this man is like getting $54 million purely based off aura. Like he doesn't
Yeah, literally. Literal
like
aura. Yeah.
but they gave him a 3 year deal, but he's
Mhm.
probably younger than 28 or you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
To me, it seems like those guys that are like 30, Matthew Judon, he's never getting over a 1 year deal, but he has
No.
top five
He's
sacks every year, it seems like.
yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's just weird. I
But
just feel like pass rushers are mercenaries.
they are,
That's
unless
the
they
word I
are
would put to it. Just
TJ Miles
murder for hire. Yeah, unless it's Watt, Bosa, or Garrett,
or
like
Max.
or
Like it's
Micah Parsons, or yeah. There's
even
a
like
handful of guys.
Khalil Mack just got a 1 year deal
Yeah,
back. Chargers. Joey Bosa got a 1 year deal.
yeah. It's just like it's odd. I get it. I If I was in their situation, that's how I would want to do it, especially if I still believed I had gas left in the tank, because then I have
I,
freedom. But
I think it's an age thing, and I also think that they could tell them like, yeah, Joey, we'll give you 9 million over the course of 2 years, like 2 years, 18 million, or we'll give you 1 years for 12 and you
yeah,
can go play.
yeah,
Like, it's like, okay, sure.
yeah. But um, yeah. So who else? Who else did stuff?
Have the Cardinals done anything?
Jacoby Brissett.
Oh, I didn't see that. Oh, yeah, huge.
uh, I thought they got somebody else too. I was kind of excited to see. Um, they tendered Greg Dortch, so they kept him, I suppose.
Pulling up.
Yeah, they got Brissett. They got Zay Jones, I guess. No, pretty mid, pretty bad free agency here for the
Arizona
Cardinals.
Cardinals. I wonder. I mean, off those Super Bowl odds, are the Niners favored to win the West, bro? I'm like, I don't even want to say terrified of the Rams. I
They
just think
were they were
better.
ahead of the Rams, but I definitely think the Rams are a better team, at least
I
right
do
now.
too. I do
hmm
too. And obviously, I guess the Niners can only get better from here. I don't know if it can get worse.
Did you see the Seahawks got fucking DeMarcus Lawrence?
It did not.
hmm
I, I saw the notification today. I said Cowboys longtime pass rusher Demarcus Lawrence, and then I didn't read the
And you're
rest.
just like, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, oh, how'd that
Like, yeah,
happen?
you're probably right. Yeah.
I just assumed Cowboys, but guess
Yeah.
not. Fuck
No.
yeah. He's
Seattle.
old, bro.
Yeah,
Fuck
I
that.
know. I know.
They
That's
don't
what
want to pay
he's
him.
he's like the Grady Jarrett type where he's
Yeah.
over the hump, I
Did he
think.
get a 1 year deal?
Probably. I mean, let me look him up. Let me look him up. Uh DeMarcus Lawrence. He's 32, same age as Grady Jarrett. That's DeMarcus Robinson, bro. I want Lawrence.
Did you see that meme about Daniel Jones to the Colts? It's like, yeah, dude, if you can't beat out Daniel Jones in camp, then you're fucking gone, AR. Like,
Oh, so it's definitely not a 1 year deal because he got 42 million.
oh wow. So probably two or three.
Yeah, I would guess three more than likely. Let's see. Yeah, 3 years, 42 mil. Oh man, I don't even know anymore. I'm I miss football. I just wish I could see my team play as it is currently constructed.
Me
But
too.
we
But
kept
nah.
you know what my wish is for the Broncos is that
Oh,
Vance Joseph, who is a fucking terrible head coach, just decides to be the Steve Spagnuolo for the Broncos and just never leave and just be a career coordinator. Because he's
dude,
been our head coach. He fucking sucked. He was the Cardinals head coach. He fucking sucked. And then he came
he
back to
might
us.
be. I mean, they had the best defense in the league last year, and he didn't even get sniffed, right? Like,
No, he was talked about. I think he did a couple of interviews, but
but he stayed.
I think people realize that he's not a head coach.
He's
And
also like, obviously, it's not every situation's different, but like I'm thinking of like we lost D'Amico. D'Amico was young as shit in his
yeah,
coaching.
dude,
Sounds
D'Amico's
like
like
Vance Joseph.
34.
Vance Joseph. It sounds like he's kind of been a coach for a while. Like he
Yeah,
kind of
he has. I think he's
figured out what he's good at.
Yeah, exactly. And I just hope he doesn't leave. I really, really hope he doesn't leave. I
Fair.
Because like, dude, when we hired him back, when Peyton hired him back, I was like, not this fucking guy, dude. You gotta be kidding me. And then we just had the best defense in the league. I was like, ah, so he knows how to
There
do
we
some
go.
things. He's just not a head coach. Like,
Just don't let him touch the offense.
yeah, yeah.
He knows how to stop offense. That is all he can do.
Oh, yeah, he's 52. Yeah, yeah. He's gonna make your offense bad from either side of the ball. That's for sure.
I think he just subconsciously would run bad plays so that he
Yeah, just because like, oh, dude, yeah, I'm gonna play right into the defense
our
right
defense
here.
is
I know
so
exactly what's coming. We're gonna make sure this works. Like,
that was probably a battle, bro. He knew exactly what was coming, so it was like, damn,
yeah,
these guys.
yeah. Well, anyways, do you want to start another one? You wanna end it here?
I don't really know what else we got.
Yeah, me neither. Um,
Well, shout out. I just saw that Miles
Shout out
McBride
Ryder.
was the yeah, shout out Ryder.
Hmm.
But I saw that Miles McBride was the high school quarterback to Jackson Hayes. He was a receiver,
Who's Miles McBride? He plays for the Knicks, right?
backup point guard,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
shooting guard.
yeah. He was a
But
beast last year.
he averages, he just out of nowhere, he'll have 30, like at
Yeah,
any given
yeah.
night.
No,
Like
he's good. He's a good player.
great bench player. But yeah, shout out Ryder.
Yeah. Shout out fucking Javon Kinlaw.
Shout out George Christian and
Yeah,
Nick.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
They're still here.
Yeah, none of those fucking guys went anywhere. Hell yeah,
Dude, I
dude.
was thinking about that, and obviously, knock on wood, but I don't think my Luka jersey is the only jersey, and it's Real Madrid. Like, I've been pretty decent at buying
Yeah.
jerseys. We don't, you see those
Yeah.
collections of people who have 30 jerseys of people that are immediately gone.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about my Russell Wilson, Jerry Judy. What else? What else do I have? I have a few of those.
I haven't had to purge
Russell
any.
Wilson and Jerry Judy are my two that I just like, well, fuck, now I just can't wear these anymore. Like,
That
especially after Jerry Judy fucking cooked us on Monday Night Football.
was tough. That was tough. But
But yeah, right
like
on,
we
dude.
should
We'll
end it before it just
yeah,
cuts us.
yeah, fucking Rock Talk, shout out Ryder.